Oganov falling back, looking for an Achilles lock just as the horn sounded.
Here we go, the third and final round of our second USA-Russian battle. 8 fights. Wisniewski and Oganov, I think, have to show that they are the clear and decisive winner if this one's going to the judges.
There is that left hook again. Oh, Wisniewski lands the right, goes high with the kick.
Wisniewski doing the smart thing now when he stood out at the range that Oganov wanted. He was eating punches all night long. Now by pressing the action, he's smothering a lot of those punches.
Is this the position that Wisniewski would prefer right here, or does he want to get it to the mat? Just stay in the clinch? Is that where he does his best work?
You know what? That seems to be where he is, like you said, doing his best work. He's scoring a lot with that fist to the ribs, and Oganov's got to be feeling it by this point. Now you see him working with his knees the same way. The clinch is where it's paying off for Wisniewski, so it's where he should stay, in my opinion.
It's not always a pretty fight, as we said, but these guys don't get paid to look pretty. They get paid to win.
To win, yeah.
And tonight it's a team effort. And thus far, USA up 1. I'm not sure who to give this one to. So many factors are playing into this fight. Both fighters landing significant blows.
Back to the center. And I think this is where Oganov obviously does his best work when he has Wisniewski in range. So I would guess that Wisniewski wants to get inside him.
Another left hook and another.
Anytime Wisniewski's standing still or on the back pedal, it seems like he's in great danger. When he's pressing forward, not so much. Oganov doesn't deal well with pressure.
Oganov has been back pedaling and successfully all fight long. So what's good for Wisniewski so far has been good for Oganov. Oganov being able to fight from that position and land a lot of punches.
There, another left hook and another.
Mouth guard fell out of Wisniewski.
Justin Wisniewski is in Keith's corner, no stranger to fighting either.
Okay, ready? Fight! Fight! Fight!
Wisniewski is looking a bit ragged right now. This third and final round, Bodog fight, coming to you live from Vancouver, British Columbia.
See Wisniewski's right hand coming down as he eats a body punch, and he's got to be careful.
And he has landed 3 body punches, now goes back high with the left.
I'm really impressed with the way Oganov is mixing up his punches and kicks and also mixing up the levels of his attacks.
And now it's Wisniewski trying to go high.
That could have been a devastating knee strike, just missed Oganov. And once again into the clinch. Wisniewski using the knee to go to that kidney area now, and now the punches.
Yeah, working that same spot that he's been after for pretty much a full round's worth of time.
Let me play devil's advocate. What is he hoping to gain from this? Can he take the man out just by working on that area, Wisniewski?
Well, he can wear him down enough that he's causing enough pain and fatigue that another opportunity will open itself up for a submission or a knockout. If you're hurting a guy in the body, he will unconsciously flinch and drop his arms when he thinks you're going to attack the body. That leaves his head open.
And a lot of combat, and I think MMA more than anything else, is a stepping stone battle. You work one area, like you say, to move to the next level to get to your best position, either down or get the man opened up and fire away at his head.
Absolutely. It's like a chess game. Move and counter move.
Remember what I said at the beginning, don't let this guy's record fool you. Nice takedown.
I don't think anybody will after this.
He's been fighting a lot in Russia. 2-5-0 is Oganov, and now looking to finish off Wisniewski here in the final minute of the fight.
Wisniewski needs to work his legs up high and start to potentially work for submission. But you don't want to work him high enough because Oganov went for a leg lock at the close of the end of one of the rounds. So
Wisniewski trying to guillotine there, slipped out.
There he goes. Now he's working the legs up high.
35 seconds to go. This might be too close to call right now. They would love to do the knockout.
Oganov went for that, it was a look at an attempt at a lazy ankle lock, and now it's Wisniewski fully mounted.
He's got 20 seconds to capitalize on this, and Oganov turning his back.
punching away.
Not answering back at all as Wisniewski hammers the hooks home.
Seconds left.
Flattens him out.
Troy Waugh looking on very closely. He took a half a step forward, thinking he might finish it, but Oganov was not nearly in enough danger to stop the fight at that point, and this one, again, will go to the judges.
I'll tell you what, Wisniewski and Oganov have just spoiled the judges' night. How do you judge a fight like this? Here you see Oganov landing a solid right hand once again. He continued to score with that all through the fight.
Oganov, he just keeps peppering him with those lefts. Wisniewski tried to go high there, but wasn't in close enough. And take a look at this. I believe this is where Oganov went for a takedown.
Well, if I'm a 2-5 fighter, I want to be ErikOganov. Boy, that is the most impressive performance by a man with that type of record I've ever seen.
I'll tell you what, I want to know who the 5 guys are who beat him.
Exactly.
Stay the hell away.
Now, that's the most dangerous fighter to fight. A guy who is on paper looks down and out, and he could probably find 20 of Keith Wisniewski's fights online or on DVD, and you can't find any of Oganov. Heck of a fight.
Absolutely. And we knew that Wisniewski was a grinder. We knew Oganov very well conditioned. And it proved to be exactly that type of fight. A few takedowns here and there, but nothing real significant developed.
And look at this. We spoke of Oganov going for that ankle lock or possibly a heel hook or leg lock, which the Russians are known for. It backfired on him. Wisniewski ends the fight fully mounted. Wasn't enough to do it.
Wisniewski doing that in 2 of these 3 rounds, is ending in such a dominant, strong fashion that it's got to put at least some doubt in the judge's mind as to who to give the round to.
Well, with the amount of time the judges are taking, boy, I tell you, it's a tough decision. All right, coming up next, we will have a 155-pound bout, USA versus Russia. Nick Aguilar of the United States taking on Vladimir Zinin of Russia.
Now we're ready for the judge's decision. That took a little bit longer than the average fight.
Absolutely. All right, let's get up to, nope, our ring announcer's not quite ready. He wants to get some clarification, but both fighters are at the center of the ring with referee Troy Waugh. And Damian Pinto, our ring announcer, does have our decision. Very interesting one, I'm sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the scorecards, but before we read these scores, how about a round of applause for these 2 combatants right here. Great show of fighting. Here are your scores. Judge number 1 scores the fight 30-27 for Oganov. Judge number 2 scores the fight 30-27 for Wisniewski. And judge number 3 scores this fight 29-28 for your winner by split decision, ErikOganov.
It was close indeed. A winner by split decision, ErikOganov of the Russian Red Devils. Very close indeed.
Yeah, I think how close that fight was